D, wait for it, delightful.
I got the name tag. You're in my world now, Grandma.
What's up, nerds? And have I got a story for you? Now, also down below, you can find the articles that I read to bring you this video, and you can read them for yourself, or you can just watch this video where I'm going to read them to you. But before I get started on that, I just want to say that if you like what I do here and you enjoy independent content here on YouTube, please consider subscribing to my channel. YouTube is always changing up their algorithm, and small channels like mine, we always get shoved to the back of the line. So I please ask that you like, share, and subscribe, and I thank you in advance. So now that we got that out of the way, why don't we go ahead and get started? All right, you guys. So you've probably already seen this story all over Twitter and everything else, but I wanted to cover this story anyways. So this comes from the Hollywood Reporter, and it says James Gunn and Peter Safran to lead film and TV and animation division, the DC animation division. So here those two, the duo will report to David Zaslav and assume the title of co-chairs and co-CEO of DC Studios. Sorry, I just need a little bit more coffee. So it says, the hierarchy of power in the DC universe really is changing. And I don't know if that's a shot at Dwayne Johnson, but I feel bad for him a little bit. Anyways, in a stunning turn of events, filmmaker James Gunn and producers Peter Safran have been tapped to lead DC film, TV, and animation efforts as co-chairs and co-CEOs of Disney Studios, a newly formed division at Warner Brothers that will replace DC Films. The unprecedented move in which the top director will assume a top executive post marks the end of a months-long search by Warner Brothers Discovery CEO David Zaslav to replace DC Films boss Walter Hamada, who departed the studio last week. That search had all of the Hollywood guessing and playing executive bingo for who would land one of the most coveted and challenging jobs in town. I'll give you my thoughts on what I think about these two in just 1 second, because I think this article's almost done. So it says, in recent weeks, Gunn and Safran were spotted on the Warner Brothers lot meeting with Warner Brothers co-chair Michael DeLuca about future projects. And according to sources, the initial overture to Safran and Gunn came from DeLuca over the summer, even as the studio was in a shaky talks with producer Dan Lin to take the job. And I did stories on those. You guys can check it out. Gunn will focus on the creative side of things, while Safran will focus on the business and production side. Both are expected to continue to direct and produce projects respectfully. They will report directly to Zaslav and work closely with Warner Brothers film bosses DeLuca and Pan Abdi. Sources say the deal runs 4 years and Gunn will be executive to DC. The goal is for them not to just be producers, but to truly function as executives, even as Gunn will occasionally hone a movie, which I'm glad to hear about that, because I do enjoy James Gunn's work. I'll talk about that in just a second. Unlike Marvel Studios, DC has multiple films set in separate creative universes, and according to sources, Joker filmmaker Todd Phillips' work on the upcoming sequel, which goes into production later this year, will not fall under Gunn and Safran's purview and instead will be overseen by DeLuca and Abdi. Matt Reeves, who worked under Hamada, has a budding universe based on The Batman movie. It is unclear under whose purview Reeves' future projects would fall, but everything else moving forward would be under Gunn and Safran's. Good. Hold on, how much longer is this? Ooh, this is such a long article compared to... Anyways, DC has among the most entertaining, powerful, and iconic characters in the world, and I am thrilled to have the singular and complementary talents of James and Peter joining our world-class team and overseeing the creative direction of the storied DC universe, said Zaslav in a statement. Their decades of experience in filmmaking, close ties to the creative community, and proven track record thrilling superhero fans around the globe made them uniquely qualified to develop a long-term strategy across film, TV, and animation, and take this iconic franchise to the next level of creative storytelling. I hope they don't hook in the animation. I like the fact that the animation is separate. Anyways, Gunn is one of the more respected minds in the world of comic book filmmaking. That's true. He came up in the indie film space and became an A-list director in 2014 with Marvel Studios' Guardians of the Galaxy and its 2017 sequel. He jumped to DC in 2018 to develop the Suicide Squad after rival Marvel fired him as director of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. The studio later reinstated him, and that project is due out in May of 2023. His DC foray, The Suicide Squad, was critically adored and spawned the hit HBO Max spinoff Peacemaker starring John Cena. Gunn is currently working on a second season. I did enjoy Peacemaker season 1. You guys can check out my coverage of that. I also enjoyed The Suicide Squad, the movie. I thought it was really, really good. I only had some tiny problems. Safran came up as a manager where he was among his clients and his full enmeshed in the world of DC as a producer of the 1 billion grossing Aquaman. Only DC movie to gross $1 billion, the DCEU movie, and its upcoming sequel, as well as Squad, Peacemaker, and Shazam. And its sequel. His relationship with Warner Brothers extends. He also he was a talent finder. He would find talent and everything. So he really has risen upward in a good way, unlike these people that suck and they fail upwards. Anyways, Warner extends back 10 years and includes the $2 billion Conjuring horror franchise that Safran Company recently re-upped its production deal with Warner Brothers. Gunn and Safran will work with top execs at WBD, including TV boss Channing Dungay, HBO and HBO Max's Casey Bloys, US Networks Group Chair and Chief Content Officer Kathleen Finch. Okay, all these other people. We're honored to be the stewards of these DC characters we've loved since we were children, Gunn and Safran said in a statement. We look forward to collaborating with the most talented writers, directors, and actors in the world to create and integrate multi-layered universe that still allows for the individual expression of the artist involved. Our commitment to Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Aquaman, Harley Quinn, and the rest of the DC staple of characters is only equaled by our commitment to the wonder of human possibility these characters present. We're excited to invigorate the theatrical experience around the world as we tell some of the biggest, most beautiful, and greatest stories ever told. All right, I'm going to stop reading this article because it is, we're almost done. I guess I could read the rest of it. The move comes at, okay, so he talks about after they got rid of Batgirl. All right, I'm going to stop. Dwayne Johnson, it says right here, Dwayne Johnson. I want to say I feel bad for him because I think he was vying for the job. But I'm just is he really an executive, that Dwayne Johnson? Although I think he's a pretty smart dude, so maybe he would have been good. In terms of these two I've always enjoyed James Gunn's work. I mean, I never saw his Trauma stuff, but I do like his movies. Even that Brightburn movie, I liked that movie. I thought it was very interesting. Yeah, I liked it, and I like all of his Guardians of the Galaxy stuff. And then I did like his Suicide Squad, and Peacemaker was good also. I only have one problem with both those projects as a connected project, but whatever. Anyways, I don't, let's see, hold on. There was some other stuff that I wanted to talk about in here. Matt Reeves. Okay. His Batman, I hope it goes away. They can make a second one because I think they're already in production for it, like they're in pre-production. Fine, make a second movie, but then have that universe go away. Same thing with the Joker. I loved the Joker. I don't want to say anything bad about the Joker because I have nothing bad to say. I loved it. Loved it. But make a second one and then have it go away. Because I feel like we should just now focus on one universe and one universe only. Now they can do TV shows of that same universe, like Peacemaker. If he's in this universe, that's fine. But after all the movies that are done right now and TV shows, I say start fresh. I know that might be not popular with some people, but you know, what are you gonna do? Let's see. And then I think that's pretty much it. Oh, they talk about that Dan Lin guy. I did stories on that. You can check those out if you really want to see what I have to say about that. I think I'm pretty happy with this news. I like James Gunn, the Peter Safran guy. I really don't know that much about him, but you know, he's done some projects that I think are good. The Conjuring series, I like them. So, you know, and you know, he's just the business part of it. I think James Gunn is creative. And I think that when it comes to more family friendly fare like Guardians of the Galaxy, I think he can be reeled in and be told, no, you can't do this because that's not family friendly. And then I also think that he also can do more adult fare, such as Peacemaker and Suicide Squad and stuff like that. So I think he has a good head on his shoulders creatively, and I think that he knows what he's doing. And I like his stuff, so you know, I'm okay with this. Tell me, what do you guys think about all of this? How do you feel about James Gunn and Peter Safran taking over the DC portion and being CEOs and co-chairs of DC Studios? Is this a good idea, bad idea? Do you like this idea? Do you like James Gunn? Do you think Peter Safran is a good co-chair with him? I mean, obviously they worked on stuff together, so probably it's fine. But do you think they're going to do some good work, or do you think, I mean, they're obviously going to do another Harley Quinn movie. I hope they do Gotham City Sirens, but what are you going to do? But yeah, tell me what you guys think about this. Go ahead and leave all your comments in that section down below. If you like this video, go and hit that like button. You know, I won't mind. If you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I'd greatly appreciate it. And I will see you guys next week. You guys have a good week. Bye.